Hey everyone, so I'm audible. I'm audible, guys. Every one of you. So just put up a small hi. Good morning, everyone. So yep, we are on the day 2 of Python learning, and here goes Sai Kiran as you were expecting today to go. Okay. So yes, I wanted to say small hi to every one of you. What are you guys doing right now? Can you hear me properly? I mean, you can hear me properly, right? Yes, every one of you. Okay, so now I think many of you are saying that yes, we can hear you very, very properly and all. Okay, chalo. Then what we will do is we will go ahead and we will start our today's class. And in our today's class, we have pretty much many of the things to be covered up. Okay, I'm looking into your all. If you are having any kind of questions, please put up your questions right now. It's kind of like I will take up your questions for 2 minutes. Then afterwards, we will be going ahead answering what we say that our further things. I mean, we will be going ahead with our further class. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. So these many highs coming in from like different places, and to drill somewhere around like 370 guys are there, and I'm expecting more to be joining in very soon and quickly. So yes. Now, okay, keeping this all things, and now okay, it's 415 right now all of a sudden, and it's going to be even more, I think. Okay, so how to install VS Code in Anaconda Jupyter? Don't have it in. Okay, so if at all you want to install VS Code, you can just go ahead and install VS Code separately. You don't have to like actually do it from Jupyter like Anaconda. So you can do it separately. I have not provided yesterday's attendance. Possible to give today? Yes, yesterday's attendance was not important, guys. It was as I mentioned yesterday also. It is just that you have to post it in your what we say these profiles. I mean social media profiles. Okay, that's what it is, and you can do that today also. Today green screen, I have shooted down that green screen. Yesterday it had took a lot of time, so I packed up in my room and I'm like, okay, fine, I'm okay like this only, and I can go ahead live. Okay, so that's where no green screen, nothing, simply me and you guys here, and trying to do something. Okay, in the meantime you're talking to me and I'm gearing up you all guys for the session, and like 11:05 you will starting up the session and revising yesterday's and going ahead. So just go and give your attendance. The attendance link is already there in the what we say YouTube link description. It's there in the description. Just go ahead guys and click upon the attendance link there. Attendance form is there. Yep, you can see attendance form here. Just go and put your attendance there. Just go and put your attendance there. Okay, clear? Just go ahead and put your attendance there, and it will be like it's mandatory from today. Wherever you are seeing, even if you are seeing in the recording, even if you are seeing in the live, it's mandatory for you all guys to go and put the attendance in Google form right away. Just go ahead and put that attendance. Okay, now yes, let us start with yesterday's little bit of onboarding, and then going ahead. Just give me 1 minute, I need to change one small image somewhere. Okay, so yeah, I've changed it. Fine. So now let me just change my screen, and if at all you guys are able to see my screen, just let me know once. If at all you're not able to see my screen, let me know then also. Okay, so yeah, now here where my screen got shift. Did it got shift? Yes or no? Yeah, it got shift. Okay, so now here it is. So my certificate of batch 3 certification, we are under the licensing process of like each certificate has a license, right? I mean, as I have said, I will show you just 1 minute. Like yesterday also I showed up yesterday the certification. I have one certification in my laptop right away. I'll project it onto the screen so that you guys can get what is there in that certification. Why does it take so much time to get to you reach to you all guys? It is just because that we actually give each one of you individual license numbers, right? And we have to make the entry of that license numbers also into our database. So that's where it takes little bit of time to create that whole stuff. Apart from that, everything else is like pretty much okay. We get our exam results and all very quickly, but the biggest challenge is like giving you all license number of the certification. Just 1 minute guys, I'm finding out one of the certifications so that I can show it to you right away, and you guys can be more and more confident enough on the certification front, right? So yeah, okay, I'm not able to find any certification in my laptop as of right now. So okay, where are those certificates? Yes, I got one. I hope now you can see my screen. Yeah, now you can see my screen. So this is where the certification looks. Now, when the certification will have your license number and all, right? So this is a small template of a certification. Here we put up a certificate number. This is a license number which you can go and verify anywhere. So this is where it takes time. Apart from this, we can actually give up any certification without any time. But it's just like that, what we say, that we have to give each one of your individual license number, so for your verification process. So that's where it takes time. Okay, clear? How to put up attendance? Where is the attendance link? Attendance link is there in the description, guys. Just go ahead and put the attendance from there. So yes, in the meantime, let me close everything else. Okay, so now here we go to our day 2. I hope that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen right now? I'm in day 2. It is all about. Okay, so I think you can see my screen. Okay, so there is some problem in the form. Okay, what is that problem? Like what do you say, moderators, please look into that form if there is any kind of problem. Can I fill the Google form at that? You can fill the form at any point of time. Our moderators will also check in the meantime. Okay, fine, guys. Can we go ahead? Can we just go ahead with our day 2 schedule? I mean, just put up a small yes, a very big yes, and then we will go ahead and revise yesterday. Whatever we have learned, then we will go and conquer whatever things are there to be conquered today. Okay, so just put up a small yes, guys, and we will be going ahead and finishing all the things one by one, one by one, one by one. So yes, let me start with yesterday's small recall. Okay, attendance, don't worry about attendance. Attendance link will be also given in the chat right away. Don't worry about it, it will be given to you all, guys. Let me just go ahead and revise yesterday, and whatever your questions are, hold on them. I'll give you slots so that you can ask me questions. Clear? You can ask me questions later on. Fine. So now, yes, what we learned yesterday. We had went through all the overview of Python. What is Python? Where Python is being used? Why Python is being used? What is that great in Python and all? So who developed Python? Python got developed by good old Van Rossum, GVR, in 1991, and it has got very famous in the year of 2006 because of something very big happening to it. It was just like Java got released in 1995 and it got backed by Sun Microsystems. In 2006, Google backed it by using it in like different projects. So that's where this all Python got very, very famous. And then afterwards we have looked into like what are the advantages of Python. 5 advantages we saw yesterday. First, developer can learn it quickly. Second, it is like typically involves less amount of code. Third, it is syntax is easier to read and understand. Fourth one, it is utilized by major technology companies. And the last one is has huge amount of additional open source libraries. Libraries are just like projects which someone had built some point of time, which you can import in your project and you can use that features. You don't have to code in everything. You can just go and it's just like a library. Okay, you have a lot of books in the library, it's just like that. Okay, so you can utilize any book and transfer the knowledge. And then we had a Kahoot. I will be revealing the Kahoot winners just a while. Okay, about yesterday's Kahoot winner. Okay, so then afterwards we have like what we say, we will install free Anaconda distribution. Yesterday we saw how we can install Anaconda distribution. Then afterwards what is Anaconda? Anaconda distribution is a what we say whole package. When we make a curry, we bring everything together from a market, right? That's the same way we actually download Anaconda at once and we get every essential stuff in that Anaconda itself. That was the small I mean like what we say example I gave you yesterday. That's the same way Anaconda installs at one point of time itself all the big libraries which generally anyone can use in Python, that all are getting in one distribution, one package that you all can use. Okay, that's what is Anaconda distribution is all about. And then we saw what is a code environment. What is a code environment? Code environment is a place where you can actually compile your code into machine, and machine can understand it and have a process on it and then decompile it back to the human language. So this whole environment is known as code environment. And we have 3 different types of code environment: text editors, full IDEs, and notebook environment. What is a text editor? Text editors are just like your notepad which they are present in Windows. I am sure 100% every one of you have used it in your lifetime. Okay, so that's where it is, and you all guys can see it. and now it works with variety of the file types and can be custom with different plugins and add-ons. And most popular ones are like Visual Studio Code, Atom, Sublime. We have like what we say brackets and different ones. Okay, then we have, am I going fast or am I going slow? I just want to know from you all guys, because my meter, my remote control is in your hands. Okay, if you don't say that, hey Sai, you are very fast, hey Sai, you are very slow, hey Sai, you are okay, I will not understand that. Just give me the small review. Okay, now full IDEs. IDEs are what? Integrated development environment. So everything, whatever is required for development of something is there in at one place itself. So that's what is known as IDE, a big part of our life. And when we develop a very chunks of code, someone are complaining that there is a lag in again and again. Just let me see that. Okay, once. Let me just check that once. Okay, so there is a lag. 31% of frames are getting dropped. Oh shit, man. Okay, please go a bit slow. You are fast. It's okay, little bit fast. Lag. Okay, can you see my screen right now? I mean, like, I didn't even realize, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay, so background music also you want me to erase? I will erase it right away. Just 1 minute. Full desktop view. There is no background music right now. And full video capture. Yep. Now you are able to see me also. Now is the setup okay? Is the setup okay? First of all, say that. Speed is perfect for recall. Okay, a background music is there. I have removed it. Yes, there is a lag. Hi Hanuman. Okay, go little slow. I'll go slow. Don't worry, guys. When we will start the actual topic, we will go slow. This is a small recall which is happening up. That's why I'm going fast. Fast. And is there any very big problem happening with the lag? Let me just say I'll shift my internet connection. Okay, but right now I think it is manageable. Right now it is manageable. Is it manageable? Still there is a lag. Okay, now it is visible. Lagging too much. Okay, just let me see that. Is it lagging too much? Yes, lagging too much. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Just give me 1 minute. I need to shift my internet. Just give me 1 minute, guys. In the meantime, like, don't go away anywhere. If at all I'm missing out, if at all like you guys are like missing on me, so don't go anywhere, because I am actually like here with internet what we say small issue glitch. So yeah, like let me try shifting it right away so that you guys can take it. 1 2, don't go away anywhere. I am here only and you are here only. I'm just shifting my internet. There will be a small lag for 1. Okay, so now I think my connection is pretty much stable, right? Yes, now my connection is pretty much stable. Is it? Is it or it's not? Is it or it's not? Okay, so yep, I think this works right now. This works. Is this working? Is it working? Just I need a small yes from you all, guys, so that I can understand, okay, it is working, yes or not. Okay, so just give me a small heads up, guys, if at all. Is it working right now? Yes or no? Right now you just say me yes or no. I think right now it is fine. Okay, buffering. No, too much of buffering. Okay, why it's too much buffering today? I don't know why it's buffering. Hey, I think now it's okay, buffering. No, much of buffering. Okay, why it's too much buffering? Now I think it's okay. Now you can listen me properly. Yes, now you can listen me properly. I think now you can listen me properly. Let's start the class right now. Okay, sorry for the internet connection right now. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, guys, now we are back again to the business. So now let's start with what we were learning up. Okay, the first point. Okay, full IDs we have covered. Then afterwards, notebook environments, and then setup for Anaconda we saw yesterday, and this is where okay, Okay, so now like set up for Anaconda, and then afterwards we have Anaconda, we have downloaded Anaconda, we have installed it, and then afterwards open Anaconda in your laptop and notebook. How and what's the troubleshooting? We saw that yesterday. If at all you're not able to install Anaconda in your machines, then you can probably use what we say Google's Colab. Okay, that's what. And from today onwards, for submitting your assignments, you guys are any which way gonna use Google Colab only. We are not gonna support any other file thing. You just have to do it in Google Colab and you need to send it to us. Okay, that's the way it's going to work forward. Okay, done. So now let's go ahead and this is what our day 2 is. And first of all, let us see yesterday's Kahoot winners. So these are the people who are our yesterday's Kahoot winners. So these are the 10 people for redeeming the Kahoot prize, which is like 10 LetsUpgrade coins you will get for our free courses upcoming. So yes, you just have to go and fill the form, and then you will be like rewarded into your directly the community. In our LetsUpgrade community, in your profile, you will be rewarded all the coins which you can go and redeem. Okay, so the coins. For redeeming the coins, for getting the prices, we have already given you the links. So just go and fill it up in the description it is. And yeah, now let's start with day 2 agenda. We have already done a very much time pass of 5-6 minutes. Okay, now let us go ahead and let us see what is our day 2 agenda. We have done already the yesterday's class small revision. Now we are going to go ahead with data structures and variable assignment, and then afterwards we are not going to touch anything of them today. We are just going to spend more and more time on these two. Okay, these are the two topics which we will be spending lot on time about today, because this is the major and the biggest topic in Python. So that's where we are gonna spend lot amount of time in this. Clear? So, and the rest will be covered up, so don't worry about it. It will be covered up when it has to be done. Okay, it's already planned accordingly. Okay, let's get started with coding. So yeah, object and data structure. So what are objects and data structure? The first question for every one of you is, for you are googling out what are objects and data structure. Just go Google out and give me the answer right away. And my next 30 seconds I need the answer. Okay, what are objects and data structures? So what are objects and data structures? Just go and get me the answer in the Google. So yep, okay, just go ahead and give me the answers. I'm just waiting in your chat right now, so I just want to make it as interactive as I can. So yep, just go ahead and it's basic building block. It's a collection of similar type of data structure is that what Neha Chakkar has said this. And what we say, Karthik, objects are instance of class. Yes, 100% true. In a computer science, a data structure is a data organization. Yeah. Now let us just consider, let us see what it is written up here. So yes, we all talk in our normal English language, and we understand what numbers are, and we understand what decimal numbers are, and we understand what is a collection of a list. What is a list? In a list you can write down any, for example, grocery list. Okay, a grocery list is a grocery list which has all the items in there. You can write it up. You have what we say dictionary, where you are fully collection of what is the name and what is the meaning of that particular word. It's a dictionary. And you have some kind of places where once the thing is done, it can't be undone. For example, you have built up there are few cases, for example, what we say, once you made a cake, you can't unbake it, right? It's a cake is cake, you just have to eat it. And then what we have a particular set of things in our life which we just try comparing. And for example, a set of cars, a set of bikes or something like that. Now you will relate this all things what I have said in the programming language. Okay, so these are the few our mind understands these all things like that. Okay, our mind understands what? Our mind understands, okay, this is a number, this is a text, this is this language, this is that. I mean, language in the sense this is Hindi, this is Marathi, this is English, this is Telugu, this is Tamil. So our mind understands this in different patterns. Okay, so for computer to understand and for computer to work, there are few data structures and the basic building blocks. Okay, so now what are that basic building blocks on which this whole thing works? Okay, so that is known as this basic building blocks or the building bricks of your home when constructing a huge program. Okay, now what is data structure or objects? These are the basic building bricks of your home when constructing huge programs or any kind of program. Okay, so now what are, first of all, let us see what is variable assignment. Okay, first of all, let us go and see what is variable assignment. Then we will go ahead and play with different data types. Okay, so now the first thing, the first and foremost is like just open up Anaconda Navigator. Inside Anaconda Navigator, put up this launch. Okay, just you press this launch, you will launch your Jupyter notebook. Okay, once your Jupyter notebook is on there, just go ahead and open the folder which you have created yesterday's class, that is B4. That's what we have created, and today's class is going to be class 2. That's why I'm creating a new Python 3 notebook. Okay, Python 3 notebook. This is known as day 2 FCS Python B4. Clear? This all will be uploaded and given to you guys. Don't worry about it. So you will be all receiving answers to your all queries, whatever you have right now. So yeah, now let me just see once your chat window, so that if any kind of other questions have came in. So data structures are way to organize things. Okay, you were just answering these questions, right? Hey, you are able to see my screen, right? Yeah, you are able to see my screen. Okay, so now if at all any kind of problem is there, put it in the chat. I am constantly reading the chat and I'll be answering all the things there. Okay, so now the first thing is, what is variable assignment? We'll just go to our heading, and inside our heading we'll put it like VARIA, variable. Okay, what is variable assignments? Today's one thing. See, I may go slow, I may go fast, I may go like super fast, but the only thing I will make sure that every one of you is understanding whatever I'm talking. Okay, every one of you here are to be a Python developer. Okay, at least a Python programmer. Okay, so now the thing is, you all need to understand one thing, that I may go fast, so I may go slow, so I may like go super fast. But on one thing you remember, if at all you are there in this, you will get so much of assignments these 7 days. You are going to make sure that you are a greater resource after the 7 days. Clear? Stick with this. It may happen that it is going bouncer. No worries. It may happen that it is going in one. It's going maybe to happen that you are going very slow. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. That's it. You will build projects at the end of the day. That's what it is. Clear? Everyone clear? Just put up a small yes, and I'm going to start the program. Okay. Okay. Variable assignment. So what is variable? Variable is just like the names. Okay. Now Nupur is a name. Nupur is a girl who is having a name, that is Nupur. Clear? So now the same way, Sai is a person. I mean, like Sai is a boy or a male whose name is what? He is identified as Sai. Clear? Sai Kiran. That's what his name is. Okay. Now we have Viral. Viral is also a person whose name is Viral. So now we identify different persons using different names. That's the same way we identify different data. Okay. We identify different data using different names. So for example, Sai is having this name, Sai Kiran is having some, what we say, a person attached. The same way, a variable name is a programmatical name which we assign to any kind of data is known as variable name. Clear? Now for example, let us now put it like name is equal to, I am specifying here string. Now string is in, now what is string and all, you will understand it. Just I am specifying some name as a variable. This is a variable name. Okay, variable name. Let us take, say, hi, how are you all? Clear? So yeah, this is what a variable name looks like. Now for example, if you want to see that, okay, variable name, what is the value? So now you can't, whenever you want to call the string, you will call this variable name, and this variable name will get you the value which is attached to it, the value which is attached to it. So this is a data type. Now for example, this is a way, what we say, this is a data type which is known as string. Okay. Now guys, it's very simple. Variable name is a name which we give for different kind of values for in our machine to understand. For example, variable number. Okay, so variable number is having some number 34. Okay, variable number. Okay. Variable name it is number. So variable number is having 34. So this is how, I mean, actually you can define different kinds of like this particular variable name, variable number. These are the what we say variable assignments. Inside variable assignment, you can assign any kind of value to a particular variable name. So that's what is known as you can just think of, like, for example, this is a glass which is there in my hand right now. This glass is there for what? Containing water or containing liquid, right? So now when we put up water and all, this glass is there for that only. So the same variable name is just like a glass in which you put up your value, and this whenever you want this value to be called, you will call this glass. So this is glass number 1. We have cup here. So like you will call different things. That's the same way we work with variables. Clear? Now there are few formats. There are few formats which we need to make sure that we are taking care of when we are working with variable assignments. Okay. So this is, for example, let's upgrade is equal to 100. Okay. For rules for variable names. Now let me just zoom it out for like presentable so that you all can see it. So now this is rules of variable names. Names cannot start with a number. So we should not start a variable name with a number. So we should not keep it like 2 var is equal to hi. It will say that, hey, invalid syntax. It should not be like having 2 in front. So it is having an error. You can't give a variable starting with any kind of number. Clear? A variable name. It's just like what we say just now. Elon Musk had kept his baby's name what? What's the name? I'm forgetting. Like A12 is the last thing. AXE something. Okay. So now it was like not like, for example, like Sai Kiran cannot be called as, like what we say in Indian government, Sai Kiran cannot be called as 254. It can't be my name, right? So the same way this 2 var, it can't be a name in Python language. For any kind of, it can't be any kind of name for any kind of like value. So that's where it is. Now let us go. There can be no spaces in between. Okay. So for example, var name is equal to hi. There can't be any kind of space in between. For if you want any kind of space in between, you need to keep underscore in between. Clear? So that's where is the proper thing. If at all you don't keep and you keep space, it will be an error. Clear? Set, guys. Now then we have like can't use any of these symbols. Simple, very simple. You can't use any kind of like special symbols. Var at name is equal to hi. It will give you a problem that, hey, you can't use this what is it, special characters in between. So you just have to remove this thing and need to run this. Only thing which is being allowed here. So now this whole thing is rules of variable names. Now you should be saying that, hey Sai, who decides this all the naming culture? I'm like naming nomenclature. Okay, nomenclature is the like the way we name it, the rules for naming anyone. Who decides it? So now there is a company, like there is a Python organization has Python enhancement proposals. Okay, Python enhancement proposal, that is known as PEP8. I have already referred into the PPT. So Python enhancement proposal. See this. This is Python enhancement proposal. So Python enhancement proposal number 8. Okay, is what the recent one is for any developer who is developing anything. He just need to have a knowledge about what is PEP8, so that how to actually specify the naming cultures, nomenclatures and all. It has been specified in this PEP8. Is it clear till now? Is it clear till now, everyone? Just say small yes, then I'll go ahead. Is it clear to every one of you right now? Yes, please put up yes. Is it clear to every one of you? Just put up a small yes. I'll go ahead. Yep. Okay, so is it clear to every one of you? Yes, just put up a small yes there, and then we will go ahead. Okay, so let me just go ahead now and avoid using words that have special meaning in Python. Now there are so many words in Python. There are so many words like list. Now see, it is turning into green. The same way we have like dict, dict. Okay, we have like what we say str, string. Okay, so these are having, like, you are seeing these are turning into green. This means that they are having some kind of special value with them. They are having some kind of special attachment with them. So now if it you have to refrain, or like you have to avoid using such names. So that's what it has been specified. Now you will understand later why we are asking you to don't use these kind of things later on. In day 3 or day 4, I will only explain you why you should not be using any kind of list or dict or like str, the reserved keywords. These are known as reserved keywords. Okay, these are known as what? Reserved keywords. Now I am an engineer, so that you can please ignore my spelling mistakes. This is a very bad example to give. I'm working on them, but it's still like sometimes happen. Okay, so now yes guys, that's what reserved keywords. Clear? Is it clear to every one of you? Is it clear? Every one of you? Is it clear? Fine. So okay. Now one of the big thing is how to run program in Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, from yesterday I have been like teaching you. You have to use Anaconda. You have to use Jupyter Notebook. I never taught you that how you have to use it. So you have to use two keys. Okay, you have to use two keys. For example, you write down any kind of code. For example, variable name is equal to, this is the code. Clear? Now you have to press two keys, that is shift and enter. Okay, if at all you put shift and enter, you will see that okay, it is running. Now for example, here it is 16. Now as soon as I do shift plus enter, it is running. So this cell is running. Clear? That's the way. That's the way. Okay, got it guys? That's the way to run any kind of thing. Shift plus enter. So now here also it may be mentioned up here. Just 1 minute, I'll show you one small cool thing. Here you are seeing the keyboard layout. This is a place where you can just go and see how actually I can run anything. Okay, they have given you all the kind of like things here. So I'll just take up a small, I'll take 2 minutes to explain you what Jupyter Notebook, how to use Jupyter Notebook. I'll just take 2 minutes to explain you. So first of all, Jupyter Notebook has been launched using this particular, what we say, Explorer kind of thing. And okay, so now that's the way it has been done. We have created a small, what we say, a notebook. In this notebook, you open the notebook, you will see this kind of console in your browser which is running. So now in this you can go and see, okay, you can save and you can download or you can print preview or you can do any kind of thing. Okay, so you can explore this thing, but the majorly what we are gonna run, what we are gonna use is, that is simply writing the code and then doing shift plus enter. That's what. Okay, now for example, view, you can just have headers, you can insert any kind of cell below, you can insert a cell below. For example, if I want one cell above this, okay, insert cell above. Okay, you can do this, and inside the cells also you can run cell for running the cell. Okay, so for example, we have to run this cell, so you are seeing that okay, for running there is here also one command is there, but apart from that you can use shift and enter to run. And or else like in terms of like what we say in your Windows, you can also use your control plus enter, that will also work. And then here we are having kernel. This kernel is nothing just but this Jupyter Notebook is working because of this thing, this terminal. Okay, this is working because of this terminal. You can see this, the same way it will work in your Windows also. Okay, so if at all like there is any kind of problem happening up with your Jupyter and your Jupyter Notebook is not responding to you, so what you have to do, just go to kernel and see that restart and clear all outputs. Okay, restart and clear all outputs. What it will do, it will clear all the outputs which we were having, and it's now a fresh copy. So now if you will go to this, see, it has actually kernel restarted. Okay, the kernel got restarted because of what we have done, and it has actually like erased all the outputs. Now you can just go ahead and do fresh again, one more time run. So this time again we are doing fresh running, and yeah, that's where it is. See, now again our outputs are coming up. Clear? So shift and enter is the key. I hope that you have got a pretty much decent, we have widgets also here, save notebook widget, state, download widget, and embedded widget and all. So these are the few things which are therein, but what we will be doing is we will be like seeing it as in when we go ahead. Okay, clear? We will be using more and more things as in ahead, we will go more and more ahead. Clear? Is it okay guys? Okay, is it okay for every one of you? Every one of you understood this? Just please say small yes so that I can understand. Okay, you all have understood and all. Okay, so now I'm getting a lot of yes coming in here. So now let me just go ahead and play with the other stuff which we have to accomplish. What is that? Where is our PPT? Okay, I think our PPT is here. Okay, so now this is done. So now let's go ahead and see that what's there ahead for us. So now Python is a dynamically typed language. So now what is Python? Python is a dynamically typed language. So now what does this mean? This means only one thing, that Python is a dynamically dynamically typed. Okay, so now what does this dynamically typed language means? C++, every one of us have actually C/C++, if at all you have played with. Now what is this? Okay, now one more thing, you can put up comments. You know, now comments are the thing which actually don't get executed. These are for our references and all. So you can put up comments in Python using this hash. Clear? Using hash you can put comments. Clear? So now Python is a dynamically typed language. So in C and C++ you have to do this now. Int a is equal to 12. Okay, float b is equal to 12.3, for example. Now string or that str, right? I mean, I'm like str is equal to something. There is no such thing like known as str in C++. That is like char. C is equal to this character which we give. Okay, so that's the way we define it in like what we say C++. Okay, so now when it is case of like when it's the case of our what we say Python is a dynamically typed language, so we don't have to put in any kind of these kind of things into float or char. We just have to put what, you know, we just have to put the name like a is equal to 12, b is equal to 12.3, c is equal to just a. So this is the Python's duty to understand this whole thing. What is what? Python is intelligent enough to understand what is what is that a person wants to do. They don't have to write this int, float, char and all. So this is known as a statically typed language. Okay, so this is a small example of statically typed ST8 typed language. Okay, this is a dynamically typed language. Got it done? Is it clear, guys? So now you understood what is a statically typed language and what is a dynamically typed language. Is it okay? And one more thing is, what are the pros and cons of like dynamically typed and language? Okay, so other examples of dynamically typed language, JavaScript is one more other example of like dynamically typed language. Now what are the pros of dynamically typed languages? Very less amount of code is there and you can easily just go ahead, and faster development time is there. But what are the cons of like dynamically typed languages? You will result into bugs. Sometimes unexpected data types getting called and you will be like, what is happening? Yeah, share man, what is this? I don't know, I don't understand and all. So these all things happen. That's where we use this type, this feature that is known as type, and this is a inbuilt function. We use it. Clear? That's where we use this inbuilt function. For example, now this is going to give me a full big error. It's fine. Okay. So now, now the thing is, what we have seen that type inside type we will put a is not defined. I think this is causing a small problem. Let me convert it to markdown and let me put it up here itself. And type A is int, and type B is what? Type B is float. Type C is what? str. So what we have done here now, we have assigned it. Now let me just take it a little bit down below here, so that you can see everything in one screen. So Python is a dynamically typed language in which a is equal to getting 12, b is equal to 12.3, c is equal to a. So using this type by default inbuilt function, you can get like, okay, what is what language? Clear, guys? Is it clear, every one of you? Can we go ahead? Just can we go ahead? How internally this happens? So it happens based upon the compiler itself. It has one more layer in between you and machine. What C++ has is like it's a direct compiling language, but it converts into the bytecode. Now when it converts into the bytecode, before converting into the bytecode, so okay, now to explain you all this, guys, it will go a little bit bouncer, but it's very simple. You have to convert into Tamil language to your Malayalam language, or like your Gujarati language. What you will do, from Tamil to you will convert to English, from English to you will convert to Gujarati, right? That's the same way this Python works. Python to a compiler in between, and a compiler to your bytecode. Okay, clear? Now in case of like C++, what happens is, just remove this in between compiler one more layer. It happens directly C++ directly to the computer. Okay, so direct Tamil to Gujarati. So direct Tamil to Gujarati, it's like a very rare combination happening, and that's where like we don't get that ease of access one layer. So this converter which is there in between, I'm just gave you a name like compiler. Compiler is not the actual thing where it happens. There is a one more layer. You have to read it very definitely. That's Python architecture. You have to read it, but it has like very close to human language, and there is one more intermediate in between which converts the human language, the nearby human language, to that programmatical nearby language. Got it? I hope that this was the simplest example I can ever give you for this. Okay. What is blocking the move your face camera to right side, sir, please? Okay, just 1 minute, let me do it. Okay, I didn't saw this thing happening up. Let me just minimize it. Okay, now I think it would work. It's minimized. I think now it's totally fine. Can we convert one type to? Yes, we can convert one type to another type. We will see that later on. Don't worry right now. Just let us focus more and more here. Whatever the flow is. Now let us start with what are data types, different data types in our Python language. So this is what we complete all the data types. You get an assignment, and today's class is done. Tomorrow's class we will be starting with our control flow and all. Today's class is all about like understanding variable assignments and understanding all the data types. That's what it is, today's class. Clear? Set? Now we will be like, there are so many things to do in today's class. I mean, we'll finish it up. First is like data types. In data types we have so many things to do. Okay, so okay, first thing is integer. Now what is an integer? Let me put up a heading, small heading. So my notebook is very nice. So it is like what we say, data types in Python. Clear? So what is data type? The first data type is integer. Again, one more heading I'll put. For example, we have that is integers in Python. Okay, so now it is like what are integers? Integers are normal whole numbers which we see in GENR, general life. Okay, so these are whole numbers. Whole numbers like what? Whole numbers like 12, 56, 23, or like this. There is no decimal value. There is full whole numbers. These are full whole numbers. Okay, so just give this. These are the whole numbers. Clear? So now how can we specify these whole numbers in Python? Is very simple. We don't have to put any kind of okay, you don't have to put any kind of thing in here between. Just a minute. Okay, so it is like what we say. A is my variable name. I can give any kind of variable name. Okay, A is equal to 34. B is equal to what is this, 56. C is equal to 78. Okay, so that's where this whole thing is. Now this is very easy thing to do with. Now integers, float, and integer and float don't have much functions associated with them. Okay, if you will click, okay, there are there, but I mean you will not be using them as in such daily. Okay, so these are few functions which are there by inbuilt. You just have to put a dot and put a tab here, press tab here. You will be seeing this kind of thing. So now what is this real? A object is not callable. Okay, a dot real is what we say a simple converting it to a real number and all. So these are the different kind of like functions which are there in our Python already. You can go and explore them, but I am not gonna use and show them because it will complicate you guys. I'm little bit worried there. For example, you have to do a small addition. Addition is equal to a plus b, and that's where you call add. Okay, that is 90. So that's what, like 34 plus 56, that is 90. Okay, so now this is where you actually like working. Now to specify that, okay, what type my number, my current variable is, just do type dot b. So that's where. So these are the only things which you are gonna ever use as in maximum. If at all you are gonna getting into like data science and all, that time you may be using more. But at this point of time in integers, this is what it is. Clear? So now let's go ahead and see this, what we say, our float. float numbers. Clear? Float numbers. So what are these float numbers? Float numbers are our decimal numbers which we have in the normal life. Clear? Set in our normal life. For example 12.3, 45.6, 78.9, and you may be having like 123.45, 678.90 or like 91, whatever it is. So these are the examples of what do we say, float numbers. Clear? I'll be answering all the questions. Just wait a minute. Let me complete integer and float both together. Hold on your questions till that point of time. I'll be answering every one of your question. Okay, don't worry about it. Done. So these are the decimal numbers. Simple. Now d is equal to, what is d is equal to? D is equal to let us take like 12.3. E is equal to like 45.6. F is equal to, what do you say, that 78.9. So these are our floating numbers. Inside floating numbers also you have your different functions which you can like access and work with. Now is it an integer? We just get false. It's not an integer, it's like what we say, a floating number. So these are the things by which you can actually utilize this. So now yes, and just to like the last one is type F, not let us do E. Type E is equal to float. So that's what it is for floating numbers, and you can do addition of these floating numbers just like this. For example, addition of float is equal to D plus E plus F. Okay, addition of float, so 136.8. So that's what it is like. Pretty much very simple. Nothing, no rocket science, no complications, nothing. So it's like very simple thing. I just want to make sure that your onboarding is very simple, so that what about negative numbers? You can give negative numbers. Okay, this is a very nice question we have here. Like you can specify negative numbers. For example, b is equal to minus 56. So yeah, it is minus 22. I mean, in integer also you can do it. In your what we say, in your float also you can do it. Clear? So yep, got it guys. Now I hope that you can get it. Clear? Now you can actually like refrain like how much decimal points and all you want. You can do that thing. If at all you want to like I just want to give this as a homework to you. I don't want to do it and show it to you, because if I'll do everything, you will not have anything to play with. And that's what the biggest USP of our Let's Upgrade is. We give lots of assignments to make sure that you are spending lot amount of time with this. Clear? What about complex number? Everything is possible. What we say, integer plus float is also possible. Let me just do an integer plus float. So add int float. Okay, what was integer? For example, a plus we had d, right? So yeah, add int float. So it's 46.3. It is possible. So even you have like complex numbers here possible. I don't want to show complex number right now because it will complicate everyone's understanding. You can for understanding complex numbers in what we say in our you can just go and open up the community.letsupgrade.in. Put up the question here. Let me just put up a topic for me to write down. I'll just go to my what we say, this direct general topic, and I'll put it up a question there. How can we write complex numbers in Python? Okay, this is one of the question which I need to complete today. If at all you know any answer, just give the answers guys here. If at all you don't have any answer to this, you can just I'll be giving the answer. Clear? That's one of the question I'll answer there. Okay, when I hit shift, it's opening a new tab. Okay, it's opening a new tab. I think you're not clicking on the cell. Click on the cell and then you do it. If at all you do shift plus enter, it will, I mean, okay, if at all you do shift plus enter in directly Chrome, it will open up a new tab. So it's a shortcut for opening a new tab in Chrome. So that's why you click this cell and then you do shift plus enter. Expected reversed names. Okay, what is that? Yes, Prasad BV, you can use PyCharm editor if at all you want to use, so not at all an issue. Mm. Okay, Saurabh Harihar is like putting up like I is equal to 6.99999999999 shows 7. Why? Because it automatically converts it, like for example, what do we say? It automatically converts your very large numbers to the nearby round off. If you want to preserve that value, you need to give a kind of instruction to your compiler. How many, now for example, I just Google it out. How many decimal places, how many decimal places in float Python supports? Clear? So like this is how a Python float format is this, and you can actually specify till how much you want a particular format. Okay, now you can just get this formattings. Okay, if you want any kind of format to be there, so you can just go up with this thing. I'll give the link to this in the community as a resource. Just go to our Python free coding school group, and I'm adding it up here. Okay, float formatting, float number formatting in Python. Refer this article. Clear? So you will be able to get this whole sense of like, okay, how to actually float, how you can preserve that whole thing. Okay, Saurabh, then afterwards then I think you're good typist. Okay, thanks a lot. I mean, okay, so sir, where do we get our assignments? We will give you your assignments, don't worry, it's the end of the class, we will be putting it across, and you will be seeing the same kind of question in the GitHub also. So our GitHub, it's already there in your description, YouTube description there, just open it up and you will be able to see it. Clear? Now let me just go ahead and integers done, float done. Now here comes the biggest complicated topic, which has so many functions in it, that is known as string. Okay, and we will be playing with string. One more markdown. Strings, now you will see a lot of magic happening up in strings. Strings are just the array of characters, or like characters in our programming language, so that we can like you can, I mean, like what we say, you can store any kind of what we say, any kind of like message. Clear? So it's just like that. Hey, hi, messages like what is that? Hi, how are you all? Okay, so this is one of the message. So now if at all to store this thing, we make it like for example s is equal to hi, how are you all? Okay, so now s is equal to hi, how are you all? So that's what is like here. Now after doing this, what is there? S dot, you just put up a small what we say, s dot tab, that's it. You will be able to see so many of the inbuilt functions which we need to solve. Clear? So now which we need to solve different problems here. I'll be solving 5 of them, rest of them you will have to solve it in your assignment. Is it clear, guys, every one of you? I will solve 5 of them, you have to solve rest of them. Clear? Now when I say rest of them, I'm expecting each one of you to solve at least 10 in today's assignment. Okay, at least 10. Okay, at least 10, and submit in your assignments. It will get thoroughly checked by our community managers and the people we have. So yep, s dot, for example s dot, now we say let us take is ASCII, not is ASCII, it will be like complicated. Is lower false? No, it's not lower. This is a small function. If at all you want to see that, okay, what is this doing? Help is one more other function which we have inside this. Okay, help on bool object. So what is this whole thing will return? What is this is lower is going to return? So this is the whole documentation of it. So now now this is the whole this is the whole documentation of this. What is this is lower going to do? Okay, so now is lower is nothing just but help on built-in function is lower. Is lower method of built-in str instance return true if the string is in a lower case string, false to false otherwise. Clear? So that's what it is lower. Okay, so now we just go and use this s dot is lower. Okay, and we run this, so it is saying that false. Okay, now we will go and say that s dot false means it is not in all small, because we can also see that h is in capital, again h is in capital. So that's what, if at all we convert this thing now, if at all we convert it to small, then we say s, then we say okay. So it is saying that okay, when we execute is lower, it is saying true, because everything is in like lower case. Okay, everything is in like lower case, previously it was in upper case. Okay, now if I want to convert everything into two what we say, if I have to convert this to upper, so I just have to put this one function. Okay, so now everything is converting to upper case. Clear? So this is one of the function which we are looking at. Okay, done. So now going ahead guys, now we will also see this s dot, okay, s dot index of, for which letter you want to get an index. I want to get the index of like u. Okay, so I want to get index of u. So u is on like index of 11. So now how many of you are having problems with this, understanding this? Put up this a small query. Put up a small query, like whosoever is having questions till right now here, just put up questions like till now. Whosoever is having, hey, how to submit assignment and all, we will look into that later. Anything related to this thing, just ask me right now. Okay, yep, sir, explain how to run on, okay, how to go on a tab function. Tab function is nothing, baba, it's like in your keyboard you are having one tab, right? One tab key, just click on that s dot tab key, that's it. It will give you all the things. Now for example, here one more I saw title, and I am putting it up right now. So see what it is doing, it is actually making all the initials of the sentence to capital. So what is index? Index is nothing just but the house number. I will give that okay, now I think I did a mistake by giving index right now. In our list you will understand what is index. Clear? In our list topic you will understand what is index. Clear? Yes. So yeah, okay, a lot of people are like what we say putting it across right now. Index is nothing just but a house number. Clear? So now this is a full house. Clear? This is a full what we say that hi, how are you all, right? Hi, how are you all is a kind of like value which is there inside s. So now as I mentioned in my definition here, string are just like array of characters, right? I mentioned what string are array of characters. Clear? String are array of characters. So now when we say array of characters, so this is a full array. Now what does the array mean? What does the array mean? Array demo. Okay, I'm just getting a kind of like array demo online. Okay, just let me show you one small, if at all I'm able to show you. I don't think so. Just let me see. Oh no, I'm actually finding, go to draw.io. Okay, just I'm giving you a small example. What is I'm just finding out a board somewhere where I can make sure a drawing is there. Okay, so now here is the full whiteboard. Okay, so now let me just go ahead and draw something for you all. Okay, so now this is what we say that we are having hi na h I. We will draw something very simple. Now my drawing is very bad, so please ignore that. But apart from that, I'll show you like how this whole thing, like, hi, what was our message we were trying to print? Hi, how are you all, right? We just have to put this how are, at least how, let us see how much we can. Hi, space is there, how, HOW, then one space, AR. Okay, so now I hope that you have understood like hi, how, are. So now this is like what we say, these are a kind of like blocks which are there. So now each one of them, like what we say, each one of them which is like hi, how are you all, is there in one small block. Got it? Is there in one small block. Okay, so that's stored in one block. So now what are we doing is we are giving numbers. So the house number starts from like 0, 0, 1, then 2, then okay, this is just a minute, this is 2 and this is 3, this is 4, 5, okay, 6, 7, and this is 8. Okay, clear? So now what is that happening up? Now you are having what we say 0 is the house number of here. So if at all you will put up the index, right? If at all you will put up an index of like s dot s, directly you can give the index like s0. You are getting h the same way. Now if at all do 8, now you should get r. Okay, so now s8. So you are getting r. See, you got it. So now each one of them has a house number. So the house is like starting from the house number starts from 0. It's just like your society. Each one of your home address is having one or other what we say that one or other address, right? The same way it works like here. Clear? Index value starts from 0. I hope that you all have understood this thing. Okay, so have you guys understood what I was trying to say? These index numbers are nothing else but the house numbers. Clear? So now let me just go ahead and it's a small pretty experiment which I do every time to make sure that you guys are understanding. So yes, it's what totally random thing. You based upon your questions, like we answer it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see string. Okay, in string we have actually compiled what title, index, upper is lower, and then we have done I think 4. We have also seen what is the index, and also I think it's pretty much okay for us to understand right now. And let us go into the other topic, that is list. LISTS, list. Clear? Now, okay, so now what are lists? Now what are lists? Okay, now just a small thing here. As per the documentation, you can write down Vanakkam, you can write down 2000, you can write down hello, Swami, and everything in what we say double quotes. So that is possible. Just you can have a look at it. Now going on further, like list ordered sequence of objects 10 hello 200.3. This is what okay is there. Clear? So now yes. Now what is this list? Now list is also very much important topic and very big topic for today to cover up. And list, dictionary, tuple and set, and boolean. These are the only 5 things which are remaining, which will be covered up in next 30 minutes max. Then you can go away from here. Okay, you don't have to see my face again back till tomorrow morning. Okay, so now just to give you a small example, I'll cover up each thing. Don't worry, if at all I'm missing on any topic, you can put it up there. If at all I want to cover it, I'll 100% cover it. So yep, list are a collection of objects which are bundled together in an indexed manner, where any kind of object can be stored, stored inside the. Now please understand, okay, this is my own definition. I am not reading from anywhere and giving you. This is my own definition which I am giving to you all, where any kind of object can be stored inside list. And for example, we can have a shopping list after COVID-19. After COVID-19, once COVID-19 is gone, so many of you might have made your birthday in the COVID-19 lockdown. So a lot of you have not even got opportunity to buy new dresses on their birthdays and all. So yes, now we have a shopping list here which we can make. So for example, it is like what we say, cake, 2 it is like what we say birthday candle. 3 it is like what we say our greeting card. 4th is like what we say new, what we say where. You can have many of them. Okay, clear? For me this is a list. I just need to make this list inside my what we say I just need to make this list inside Python. So yeah, now how you can make a list inside Python? Okay, so lst is equal to okay, so lst is equal to, we will put up that cake, we will put up what we say that candle. Okay, now the syntax is this, you will understand. I hope that you are getting the whole concept. Now let's we have like new here. Okay, so now list dot, now list. Okay, now to get any element of that, so for it, because of the here it is starting from 1 because it's human language, because compiler understand from 0, so we put it at 0, it's cake. lst we have what we say 1 here, so 1 is a candle. lst 4 or like 3 is the last one I think, because 0 1 2 3. Is it clear guys? 0 1 2 3, that's the way we actually can put up list. Now when I said that list can have multiple objects, till now everyone understood? Till now everyone understood? The syntax is in the square brackets. The syntax is in the square brackets. We differentiate two objects using this comma. Okay, and it's like for example we are putting up here string object, that's why it is in double quotes. But if we can put a different kind of thing, I just want to show you that. So yep, put up that whole thing that you understood till here. You understood till here? We can store everything. I'll show you everything. Just you understood till here, right? Till here everyone is with me. Just put up a small yes, right? I can see that okay, you all are with me till now, and I can go ahead and I can experiment more. Okay, so now as you all are saying yes, let me just go and make one more miniature list. Okay, age is equal to, let us take 23. 2 is equal to we will have one more kind of thing, that is not age and all, leave this thing. This is simply age. Birth date is what? Birth date is 1st June 199. Let us take, many of you may be from 1999 or maybe I don't know. So 1st June 1999 I'm putting it. And third it is like what we say, the last one which I want to keep it in a sub list is birthplace. The place can be like, for example, I am from Bidar, like Bidar, Karnataka, KA. Okay, so yep, this is a string, this is a number, this is again a string. Okay, this is a string. Clear? Now candle and all, leave this thing. And okay, I just wanted to keep one more substring that you understood now. I'll take this substring from here too. Okay, few details. Clear? So this is the list again I have to make. So what it is, after new where we want one more list here, so we will create one more list inside a list. So that's where it is 23. Then again we have like 1st June 1999. Then afterwards we have again what? Bidar, Bidar, KA. Okay, so now what is that we got right now is we got a list inside a list. Okay, so the fourth element is itself a very big list. Now if you want to get the fourth element's second element, that is Bidar Karnataka is what? The third element. Technically it is second. 0 1 2, that's why it is second. So you can just get it this way. Okay, so fourth element is a list. Clear? Fourth element is a list, and inside this list we have this third element, which is the address. The technical address is 2, so that's where we are getting this value. Clear? If at all we want to get the 23, which is the age, so we just say that 1 or like 0, sorry. So we will get this 23, which is a number. If you want to cross verify the type, you can do cross verify the type using type is equal to number. Clear? So I just showed you one small example. Till now everyone is with me. You can specify a list inside a list. You can specify an integer in a list. You can specify, now just to put up random things here, I'm now putting random things. Okay, 23.4 is a float. Now you can also put up list is done, float is done, string is done. what is it, integer. Now you can put up like integer 78. Okay, you can have true, false, true, false. These are boolean values. Clear? You can have everything, anything. You can have anything anywhere in this thing. Clear? For example, what's the ending list? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 it is, huh? 8. You have to put up 8. So now if you want to check that, now we will make it little bit complicated. Till now everyone is with me. Till now everyone is with me. Then let me just complicate it even more a little bit. Okay, complicate in the sense we will go a step above. Okay, this is what our ideally list is looking like. Okay, so yes, everyone is with me right now till here. Okay. Now, someone has asked me what is the difference between array and a list. So arrays are actually contain their own self. I mean, like it's a collection of their own self. I mean, only one kind of data can be stored in an array. In any other like C, C++ and all statically typed language, up any kind of data object inside a list. Clear? So that's where it is. I just gave a small enter here so that you all can see this thing at once. So that's what it is. Nothing else. No rocket science. Okay. So now let us go ahead and now start working with list 1. What is that list 0 is giving you? List 0 is giving you the first element. Okay, now how to get the last element? Now how to get the last element? If you want to get the last element which is false, okay, which is false, okay, and what you have to do is -1. You will get, clear, you will get false. Okay, if you want value you have to do -1. Clear? If you want to get the first value you have to do you have to just put 0, okay, which will give you first value. Clear? To get it is -1, it is like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, okay, then afterwards -6, -7, -8. So if at all you want to again access the cake only in a negative manner, so how you can do it? So it's just like, okay, let me just again open my whiteboard so that I can write and I can show you. This one is a good one. It gets the full start drawing. Okay, so now here it is, like for example I'll just make rectangle. Now it may take a little bit time guys, so now just be patient enough. So I'll explain you like how this whole thing is working, because I want to explain you end to end. I don't want to like leave you just like that. Okay, so yes, let me write down. What was that first thing, like cake. Hey, I just take it here. Why is this? This is cake here, or else like can we get a kind of like upload? If at all we can upload an image, let me just take a small screenshot of this. Okay, I got a full image. So now yes, let me play with this. Okay, now I got it. Thanks a lot for this. We got the full image, and let me just delete this whole thing. I want to explain you the first and the what we say last thing. So now this is where we have like 1, we have 2, we have 3. Just a minute, because it's, I mean, technically 1, but if we have to make sure that it is what we say in a programmatical manner, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is this whole thing is what? This whole thing is 4. Clear? This is 5. This is 6. This is 7, and this is 8. Okay, got it? So now this is how the whole indexing is happening. Now how the reverse index is happening? Here it is -1, and here it is goes -2, -3, -4. Now here is -5. The same elements like -6, 7 minus 8, and this is minus 9. So that's how the whole indexing happens up. You understood this, you understood this whole thing, you understood this, you understood till here. Rather than keeping the stream on ultra low latency, set the latency on something like 5 seconds. It will reduce the stream quality because currently frames dropping. I got it, Abhijit. Got this. You got this. What we say indexing, the what we say serial indexing, and the like what we say reverse indexing. You got the concept, like serial indexing and like reverse indexing. Okay, fine. Minus 9. Clear? It starts from 0, but the last one starts from minus 1. Clear? That's where it is. Now if at all we want to like play with this thing, now we can play like something. Okay, now you all have understood this whole stuff. Now yes, list. Now I want to get, now there is a small question, I want to get from candle, from what we say from candle till I want to get till false. I want to start getting things from like candle, and I want to print things till false. So how this can be possible? This is very much possible using this 1 to minus 1. Clear? 1 to minus 1, this is giving me a small list which is actually skipping my 0th element. If I want to start it with like what we say 5 to minus 1. So what is the 5th element? 5th element is this till minus 1, which is the last one. I want to get till like minus 2. Okay, minus 2 is what? Till 78. Okay, minus 2. Till minus 2. Minus 2, it will not consider, it is not inclusive, it is exclusive. The end thing is exclusive. Okay, so that's where you are getting the point right now. You can play with this and you can understand more and more things better. Okay, it's a kind of like what we say, you are having a small range to create your own miniature list which can be used on for further things. Clear? It's like for dissecting a whole list into small list and all. That's where the whole concept is being used. Is it clear, guys? Every one of you, is it clear? Is it clear? Can we give as 1 to 8? Yes, you can give to like 1 to 8 also. You can give to 1 to 8 because you know that you want to print to 1 to 8. It will print the same thing. But if at all you don't know what is the end, what is that end? Like for example, if I keep on adding something or other, if I'll keep on adding and if I'll keep on appending the list, okay, if I'll keep on appending the list, okay, I have appended the list right now. So now what is happening up is, now you are getting 67, which is end. I don't know what is the whole what we say from till where to where it is going up. So yeah, you can do 1 to 8, but 1 to 8 is only giving you till here. But this one is giving you till where? Till minus 1. And this minus 1, it will give you till the end. Okay, it's not inclusive. So that's the only problem here. If at all you want it to be like inclusive and all, you can have to like look into other formatting stuff. So that's what it is. This is going to be one of the part of like your, this is known as slicing and dicing. This whole concept is known as slicing, slicing and dicing of the list. I call it slicing and dicing of the list, but it's like technically known as only slicing. So yep, this is where it is. Slicing and dicing of the list. Now what is the other concept which are remaining right now? I hope that thing makes up. Now yes, the other thing is like whatever you have done till now, list dot, you have your own different functions here. You need to play with it, and you will be like having that whole things done. Clear? If I'm not answering your question here, put it in the community, guys. I'll answer it there itself. Clear? I'll answer every one of your questions. Just go to community and put all your questions. I'll only answer because I spend at least 1 hour of my time daily on community. So yep, just go and put up your questions there and I'll be answering your all questions. Clear? So now, how to see whole list without giving numbers? So it's just like what we say this, just put, don't give any kind of, just put list, LST, and you will be able to get things here like this. Okay, so that's it. 0 to, you can do it like this also, 0 to column. That's it. Okay, so everything else will be shown to you. Okay, so now this was the how to print in reverse order. If at all you want to print things in reverse order, you can do it this way. So yep, colon colon minus 1. Okay, so yep, 67 and all these things are getting printed in reverse order. Clear? And now tuple means, and okay, we are coming there later on. So list dot tab, and here you can actually go and see that what is the size and all. If at all you want to get the length of this list, so you can get len. This is the external function which we have, len list, which has like 14 elements. That's what it is saying. That means the what we say index will be from 0 to 13. Clear? So that's what it is. Now let us test it once. I mean, is it properly working? Yes or not? 13 should give us 67. Yes, 67 is the last element. Got it? So now, yep, guys, that's where it is. Okay. So now can we go ahead, guys? Can we go ahead? The assignment will also include like list dot, you actually pop something. It will pop the last element. So this is one of the by default function which we have. Now your list is like modified and it is having only till rowdy. It is not having this what we say list and all. Clear? So that's where it is, guys. Now can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? I need to complete dictionary, set and tuple. Okay. So now what is dictionary? What is dictionary? What do you think? What is dictionary? Just give me a small answer. And I have explained you everything what is list and all. So list is a collection of a sequence ordered sequence of like collection in which you have a different what we say different data types can be stored there, and you can utilize them using your slicing and dicing and reverse order printing and everything I showed you. You are going to get few things in your assignment also. Wait for that. Okay, so now just go, let us go ahead and now start with dictionaries. Okay, now what is dictionary in my own language? I want you all to give me a small definition about dictionary. Just go Google out. You have 30 seconds. My timer is on right now. You have 30 seconds. Go ahead and get me your answers. What is dictionary? Just go get me an answer. A dictionary is a collection which is unordered, changeable and indexed. Who saw this thing? Okay, okay. Key value pair. How to convert list into string or integer? Hey, how can you convert a list into string or integer? Integer is like one thing, and what we say your list is like full or like collection of an object. So you can't do that one dimensional to two dimensional things. Two dimension into one dimension. You can convert. Conversion I will teach you, that time you will understand it better. I'm just seeing your all answers right now. Dictionary is a collection which is unordered, changeable and indexed. In a Python, dictionaries are written with curly braces or brackets or like and they have keys and values. Yes, great, amazing, that's what it is. Now okay, dictionary are another data type which is being used to store data in key value pairs. Key value. What does this key value pair actually mean? Every one of you saw what is a dictionary, na? In your whole life, at least one point of time, you all might have took a dictionary in your hand, which is so much big and what we say, and you have so many pages and all. Each one of the word has a value which is attached to that, right? So now just that's where how the whole dictionary in Python also works. So each of the what we say value will be having its own key. Now, for example, online dictionary.com. So now X word, okay, count. Okay, so now it is like, see, having a Claude or good thing, find out. Okay, now we will have some kind of like dictionary here somewhere. Definitions, yes, definitions. Hello. So hello is a name which is having its own value here, right? So hello is a name which is having its own value here. So that's the same way actually how we are going to do it in our dictionary also. It's like having a key. Key is hello. Now in real life, it is hello is a key and which is having a value. That value is this. Okay. Used for something 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 something, and this is the value. Clear? Hello is a key and this is the value. That's what it is, like a real key value pair looks like. Now we are going to like emit the same thing in our dictionary thing. DICT is like the for syntax is in curly braces, just how it's mentioned. Our list is inside our square brackets. Our dictionary is inside our curly braces or curly brackets, whatever you want to call it, and you give a key. That key is, for example, key 1, or like key 1, instead of key 1, hello. Okay, and instead of this we will give the same value which we got from our online. Okay, so we just gave this thing, and let me put it up like this. I can't break it. If I'll break it, it's gonna make a trouble to us. So yep, I can at least do this way. So you are seeing what hello is a key, and with this key we are having some value attached. I'll just actually like what we say a little bit remove the text here so that you can see it clean, neat and clean. So hello is a what we say a keyword. With this keyword, this is being currently mentioned. So whenever we will do like dit get me hello, so it is giving you the attached value which is there. Now you can attach more than one. So we will go and attach it, for example, hello how. For example, how is one more keyboard which you want used to describe describe the state of question, right? Question, for example, something I'm putting. Okay, so now dit, when you do like how, okay, H capital, it will give you this. Okay, so whatever like your key was, you are getting a value out of this. Now we can also store numbers with this number, num. So number is like what we say 1, we can say, and okay, now just do dit like get that number, num. So okay, now it is in small letters. You are seeing that there is no key error. There is no key with num. So the n is capital. That's why it is throwing up this. So yep, you got it. So now num, it is giving you a value here. Okay, you got the whole concept right now. So now how it is being used. Difference between list and key is it is unordered. Here it was like fully ordered. Everything was having an address. Everything was having an address 0, 1, 2, 3, then afterwards 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all this was like having addresses. But now when we talk about like dictionary, this dictionary is like kind of your society name. That was your society home address. Inside your society you are having your home. So your home is having 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 as an address. But when we talk about the whole society itself, society doesn't have any kind of address. I mean like any kind of number, right? Not number. So it has been specified with some name. So if at all I want to get and access any kind of value with the help of a name, okay, which is like this is a name, keyword name. So I can get it with this. Okay. So now that's the way this whole thing works. Clear? Now let us go ahead and see this thing dit dot what are the things which can be possible. So you can get all the keys, you can get all the key okay, you can get all the keys just like, okay, you can get all the keys. Dictionary dot keys is equal to hello how number, and you can go ahead and you can actually do it the other way around also. Get all values, get all items. For example, you want to get all the items, so you are getting all the items one by one. Okay, now you can also do dit dot your values. Okay, you will only get values here. Used to greet, used to describe, one and all. Okay, so this is the actual example of a dictionary. What is need of dictionary if we have list? Okay, so now list is being used for like when you don't have anything in a, when you have everything in a sequenced manner, when you want to get. But if at all, for example, I'll show you one small thing demo. Okay, JSON online. Whenever you actually log in into your Facebook and all, right? So whenever you log in into your Facebook and all, so you have something like this happening up there. Okay, can you see this thing? Can you see this thing? Okay, so now this is a place where you can have a different words which are attached, like number, object, string and all. Okay, now the string is hello world and all. Okay, so now whenever you are using any kind of like application, they use one small thing known as like JSON for sending and receiving objects. Then in the JSON you have each and every element where the value is, you have one name which is specified to get that value. For example, just convert it. Okay, if at all we convert, for example, array is having three different things. Array is just a list here, list is having sequence, but boolean is a number, color is something different. Then afterwards what we say that num is like null, number is 1 2 3, object is having, they are also having different objects here. So I hope that you can understand the way how it is going ahead. So you are having the simple question is, where we use dictionaries. We use dictionaries in generating JSONs and JSON like architecture, where each and every value which you have in your for example, this dit is equal to a new dictionary, dit inside this name. Now for example, name is equal to Sai. Okay, so now then afterwards we have dit age is equal to 100. Let us take dit and place, he is in address is in like Mumbai. Okay, that's the way. And now you open up dit. Now see, this is the way it is. Now I can actually copy the same thing for you also, right? I can copy the same thing for you and all. So now if at all you want to get my name, if at all you want to get a person's name, you just have to go and call what? dit dot get name, or like n should be capital. Okay, so you are getting Sai. Clear? So that's the way it works. You will understand this later on thing where we will be using it more and more. We will be using it more and more, guys. Don't actually complicate. Once you practice it more and more, you will understand what it is. Instead of like calling it directly in the list, what we do, we call it with the help of a number, right? We call it with the help of a number. Instead of that, in dictionary, we can call it with the help of a key. We can call it with the help of a key. We can call any kind of value with the help of a key. That's the biggest difference here. Clear? Is it clear right now? So what is the session for duration of every day? It's going to be 1.5 hours. It was supposed to be 1.5 hours, but we are little bit exceeded. We are going to close it in next okay, it's a kind of what we say that yep, it's a kind of like just give me 10 minutes and it will be done. Okay, so the next topic is set. Now this is very simplest thing. You don't have to do much here. Okay, what is this? This is set. Now what is this in set? What are sets? What are sets in general? What are sets in general? So sets are nothing just but a collection of a data which is there, and a unique number of things are present there. So a set is like what we say, for example, st. It has been denoted with the help of like curly braces. Inside curly braces you have like, for example, Sai 1 2 3 4 5 4 again 5 again 5 we will put, again one more time 5 we will put, 6 we will put, and we will put like Kiran, and we will put what we say let's upgrade, and we will put someone from like what we say Python. One more time we will have Python. So what I'm doing is like I'm creating up a set of like knowledge. In your 8th class, if at all you remember, you had this topic known as like set. Okay, inside this set what you have only unique, you have the whole collection of the data, but inside the collection of the data you have like a unique set of objects happening up. So every object is saved only for one time. So you are seeing as many times as I've repeated 4, but it is only coming up one time, and as many times we have repeat 5, it's only coming one time, and as many times we have 6, it's only coming one time. We have done Python also 2 times we have repeated, it's only coming one time, and it's getting ordered in its own way. So now what is this set has been used? Set has been used for seeing that, okay, for checking some kind of removing some kind of duplications, and set has its own different kind of functions. I never, being very frank, I never used set in my whole life for any kind of real-time project. It's just like it's one of the data type which is there. I just wanted to explain you, that's why I'm explaining you. Clear? And you can let me know if any kind of like real world project you built upon using set, just let me know. And yep, that's where it is. Okay, set has its own different what we say values going on, like different kind of inbuilt functions. So you just have to like specify what you want to pop. It will pop that thing, takes no argument. Okay, so okay, it is popping from the first of the whole stuff. Okay, so now it has popped to 2, it has popped to 3. Now you just go ahead and see, okay, your 1 2 3 are gone, so it is popping from the first. Okay, so it may be having that st dot remove. Now this remove is there. Inside remove we can put psi, and psi is gone right now out of the set. So now see, this is the way actually you can go ahead with. Now you can actually go and experiment. List is very important in Python. We will see that how it is important. We will go and play with how lists are important in Python, but how sets are important in Python, literally speaking guys, I'm being very honest to you, I never used set in my whole life, apart from what we say one time, apart from only one time we had password rematching and all. For that software we used it, that's it, and nothing else. Clear? So now the last the second last topic for the day today is tuple. We need to finish it up. These are the two things which are very easy. Give me 5 minutes, I'm just gonna finish it up. And tuple. Okay, why psi came at last? It is just because what we say, it has it now set does its own kind of like what we say ascending order and descending order kind of way. So it works with that whole stuff. Now what is this tuple? TUP. Like, what is the definition here? Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Now it is mentioning it up here, like ordered immutable sequence of objects. Clear? Ordered immutable sequence of objects. Now what is this whole thing happening up here? Now what is immutable? Just explain me what is immutable, you will understand it. What is like immutable? Tuples are immutable, but what? Are we back again? I'm asking you guys, are we back again? Are we back? So yep, that's what is yep. Now okay, so that's what it is. Now boolean is all about like this. Now yes, boolean is nothing but true and false, and we are done with our today's topics. And I might know that it was plenty of them to digest it one day. So don't worry, tomorrow again we will be meeting across, and tomorrow we will be solving it ahead. So this is what your today's assignment is all about. So your today's assignment is this, that is have your own Jupyter notebook, Colab notebook, not Jupyter notebook. You have to go and open up your Google Colab, and inside your Google Colab you have to like make a new notebook. Inside that new notebook, just like do this assignment and give us the link of that assignment. That's it. Okay, keep that assignment link public. For example, I just made yesterday this one small what we say my own notebook, Google Colab notebook. So inside Google Colab, make your assignment. We have to see each one of your outputs. Okay, and we take assignment submissions very seriously. So you can share this thing with us using this one share option. Just click on the share, whatever your assignment link will be. Copy link, restricted only people added to this link, or else like you can actually change it to anyone with this link can view it. Done. So in the share option, just go to share option, and using that share option, copy this link and go to our submission page. Our submission page is very simple. It's here. Okay, just go to this page, and you will be having your own assignment submission form. Inside your assignment submission form, just put up that link. That's it. Just put up your choose assignment number. This is day 2. Inside day 2, give link. Just do next and put a copy that link there. That's it. Just put up your Google Colab link. Okay, you have to put up your all the what we say your all the codes in Google Colab. We will be checking your Google Colabs, guys. Just give it in your Google Colab. Put up the name as your own what we say name or email ID, whatever you want to give. Day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever it is, and we will be checking this here. Clear? Sorry for the what we say internet glitch we had. Tomorrow we'll make sure that we don't have any kind of internet glitch. This is the first time it is happening up. These all glitches are coming together, and in live this happens up because we are also under lockdown. We are not going to our office. I'm in my home and I'm using internet using this mobile phone. So you can understand what is that happening up, and this thing requires 2 Mbps speed. for to teach you all guys. So that's the small problem which is happening up. So we are trying Geo, we are trying Airtel, everything. But yeah. So today's question is very simple. Today's question is this: list and its default function. You have to make a Google collab. You have to just make a Google collab with no py files, nothing. You have to do this thing in Google collab only. Google collab with what we say: list and its default functions, dictionaries and its default function, set and its default function, tuple and default functions, string and default functions. Only 10. Okay, don't go and do everything else. So for only for strings, but everywhere else you have to complete it. Our people will be checking your assignment, so don't worry about it. It will be done, and we will be grading upon your all email IDs. Submit when you submit your assignment, submit with your registered email ID which you had. Clear? So that's it guys. Thanks a lot for the session, and I know it was a very pretty much to cover it up in one single day. So I'll be also sharing this whole thing with my team, so they will be uploading it there in the what we say in the GitHub. So yes, that's where it is. Thanks a lot, and yep, we'll meet you all guys tomorrow. Okay, we'll meet you all guys tomorrow. Until that time, bye bye, take care, have a good day. Any other questions? I'm there on the community, so yes, you can answer, you can all ask the questions there. And yes. Yes. Okay. How many of you have understood tuples? I just got a small review that you have not understood tuples. I'm just seeing the chat right now. Don't worry. Tuple missed. Okay, tuple missed, right? Don't worry. Tomorrow I'll cover tuple. Don't worry, tuple I'll cover tomorrow because I don't want you guys to wait anymore. Today's Kahoot is this. Kahoot thing is this here. So this is the code. You can just go and what is that? No, Rohit Jaiswal, for what you are saying no, just please put it up na. Submitting time is till tomorrow morning 11 a.m. You have to do it. Okay, tuple you guys missed na, that's what you are saying, tuple you missed. Okay, in the assignments don't do tuple, that's what, don't do tuple. Clear? I am removing tuple from the list. Okay, don't do tuple, rest everything you do. Tuple was not recorded. Don't worry, I'll do it. I'll cover it up. You want me to cover it right away? I can cover it. You want me to cover it right away? Just put up a small yes. I can go and again cover the tuple. Article is available about tuple in community. So yes, community is already having an article. You want me to cover the what we say? I'll cover it tomorrow. If you want me to cover it today, just put up a small yes. I can do it. I mean, it's very simple and very easy thing. Nothing rocket science. No. So okay, many of you are saying that today or tomorrow, today or tomorrow, screen not visible. Okay, screen is visible. See, I have removed tomorrow or today or tomorrow. Just put up tomorrow or today. That's something. Rather than discussing this, let me just go ahead and do tuple right away, and I'll give you this in your assignment. Just 1 minute. So what is tuple? I have covered it. Tuples are nothing just but tuples. Okay, they are ordered immutable collection of objects. Okay, so these are ordered immutable collection of objects. That's what it is. Now where this thing is being used? Now this thing is being used at places where you want to store something forever. You don't want that thing to be edited. For example, your password, for example, your authentication token, for example, like not your password, at least your username. Once your username is specified in any kind of platform, that will never change, right? That's the way it is. So for example, my TUP is equal to round brackets, inside round brackets 1 2 3 4 5 username and email ID. Email ID also never changes once you register with someone. And let us say your access tokens. Okay, so now tup dot count. So now when you do this, not tup dot count, you will see that you can't edit. Actually, you can't go and edit anything in tuple. Once it is written, it is written. Now where this kind of data type has been used in general life, wherever you are having any kind of high level things which can't be changed any point of time, where something can't be changed at any point of time. For example, I just said now when you are having a username, I'm also having my username, I'm having my own profile here. So my username can't be changed at any point of time. So whatever my username is, it's going to be there only. Okay, so the same way, wherever you don't want, you want your software to like remember everything, and you don't want anything to change at any point of time. Immutable means unchangeable. So whenever you want something to be like unchangeable, that time you use tuple. Okay, that's where the whole definition is also saying here. Tuple dot, if you do in count your this count, like you can just give how many times username is, or like how many times one is there. So it will give you one is there only one time. How many times three is there? Three is also there one time. Tup dot index. Index of what? Index of username. So it will give you this index. That's it. But it will not actually. You can just go ahead and print tuple. You can just go and print tuple directly, and it's a kind of a list. You can convert what we say that tuple into any other kind of data type only when it is required. Okay, so now that's what is about all about tuple. And the last topic which I covered was Boolean. Okay, so Boolean is nothing else but like true or false. TRUE, true or false. You will be understanding about Boolean more and more when we go ahead in our what we say our this now, when we will be working along with our conditional statements and all. That time you will understand it more and more. But Boolean is all about like what we say true or false. That's it. Clear? It's all about like the true or false which you have. Nothing else apart from that. Now there are other questions which are coming up. Kahoot pin. So the Kahoot pin is this for today. So today's Kahoot pin is this. Just go ahead and play your Kahoot. Tomorrow you will have 2 Kahoots, that is 100% sure. Tomorrow you are having file handling and other stuff. So tomorrow you will be having 2 Kahoots. But today's Kahoot is this. Just go and play it. And you can submit your assignment submission link is already there in your YouTube description. And where to go and submit your assignment? You have to go and submit your assignment using Google Colab. Okay. Now, for example, today's question is all about. It's a kind of a text. It's written text right now. Text is default functions of list, right? Now default function of list, lst is equal to, I'm making one list 1 2 3 4 5 6 a b c. Okay, and something I'm making as a full default list. And after making this default list, I am actually like putting it up a list dot, and then press, just 1 minute, it's running here. Once it is the running process is done, first time when it connects it takes some time, then afterwards it will never take time. It's very simple and easy stuff which we have. So you have so these all suggestions are coming up here like this. Now yep, just you go ahead, select your suggestion and work with them. So that's the way it is. Clear? So now you have to press control and space all together to get this what we say suggestion list. Okay, it will work. So using this thing, you have to submit your what we say, complete your whole thing and complete your whole assignment and submit back to us. And yes, now the whole file I'm downloading it. Download as notebook file, and once the download is done, I'll send it to my people. Let me just put it across in I'll send it to, I don't know, if I don't, I can put it here right away in the group. Let me just keep it here. It's not. I can't put a IPYNB file because this is not accepted format. But we will give you a kind of like, I can give you a link and all for that. So don't worry about it. Okay. So my people will be putting it across in what we say our what is the difference between pop and remove? Pop is something which is been emptied from the end of the list, and remove is something which is specify a particular element and remove it. Okay. Explain how to do assignment. So that's where you have to just go to see your assignment question is what. Your assignment question is this. Just 1 minute. Okay. So now your assignment question is this. So you just have to go and specify your assignment. In your assignment you have to solve all the by default functions in your list. By default function in dictionary, by default function in set, by default function in tuple, by default function in string. So you just have to like specify all of them, and whatever by default functions are, you have to complete them, and you have to give that whole file to us, okay, in a Google sheet which we have given in the Google form. Clear? Okay, let me just try uploading my what we say that file right now. IPYNB. I think I need to refresh it. Okay, so it will be what about attendance? You have to just go and give the attendance in Google form. Okay guys, done. I mean, it was supposed to be 90 minutes class. We have prolonged it, and I know that you all are hating me for that. So don't worry about it. Tomorrow onwards we'll stick to time. Today sticking to time was not possible because of few things happening up. I'll put up this whole thing here. Don't worry about it. Clear? Chalo. Now how to use Google Colab in mobile? Just open Google Colab. That's it. Just go search Google Colab in mobile. I mean in mobile also you can do it. So if you just put it up in the mobile phone, it will look like this. Now just open Google Colab in your mobile phone and just go and open up your new notebook or the old notebook, whatever you have, and start using it. Clear? Okay, try doing it, you will understand it, and it works very nicely than anything else. Clear? Okay, so now let me just try uploading it for you all guys, that you all can have IPYNB file with us. Okay, today's class notes. Okay, it's all there, man. Just go today's class notes of Python batch 4. Today means what it is, 2nd June. It's there in your community, guys. Just go and explore it. You will understand it more and more. You can download it, you can open it, or you can download it from anywhere. Just go ahead, download it, and you can use it. Clear? So thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Tomorrow we will be meeting, and yeah, let's go ahead. Bye bye. Take care. And whatever your suggestions are in your attendance form, you can give your suggestions. So your attendance form is live already there. And tomorrow we'll be meeting same time, 11 a.m. And tomorrow we'll make sure our internet is fine, super fine. And we are also having you all guys excited tomorrow for the small what we say the other kind of coding language, what is a code formats we are going to start with. And somewhere tomorrow end of the day we will be also seeing how to write code in Visual Studio Code. Clear? So that's where it is. Tomorrow we are having a lot of things to be done. Kahoot, all the best for you all guys. The pin is already given to you all in the what we say description, and at the same time chat and in the video. Just go play there, and the people tomorrow's 10 winners will also get something. Clear? And if at all you are having any kind of suggestions and all, we are actually constantly looking at this community. So just go and be an active member there. Now people may ask questions, and at the same time you may be having questions. Just go ahead and put it up across. Fine? Clear? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye. Take care. Meet you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Hey guys, sorry for coming back in here. So I'm seeing there is like a lot of confusion regarding deadlines, and there is a lot of confusion regarding what we say, hey, when we have to submit what and all. Okay, so deadlines as in such, try submitting it before tomorrow morning 10 a.m. If at all you're not able to, then we will 100% give you the solutions. Don't give up. We are there to make you superheroes, and make sure that you guys are like, I mean, actually learning. Just go practice it on Google Colab. Google Colab is super easy thing, and even it runs on mobile phone. So just go run it there. That's the only reason why I want you all guys to go and use Google Colab rather than what we say Anaconda. It's just because that you all will be able to get answers, and we will always be able to see your answers. Okay, that's the thing. Clear? And I hope that that is clear. Deadlines and all, tomorrow morning 11 a.m. it is. If at all that deadlines are like you're not able to meet that deadlines, don't worry about it. It's totally fine, and we can make sure that you are not getting out of the class. We will at least make sure that you are fine. I mean, like, you are fine and you are doing best at your what you are in your learning. You all are learning. We all are learning together. Don't worry. If at all you're getting lag, just join in tomorrow and I'll get you all the solutions. Clear? Is it clear right now? Okay, is it clear? Don't worry about deadlines, we will take care of that. We are here to learn, so just the assignments are there for you to learn. If at all there is a lot of confusion coming in here, don't worry about it, just stick around. You will get through that. Clear? And today's code for today and the winners for today will be announced in the tomorrow's live. And what we see, that code for today is, I already showed you that thing in a PPT. If at all you want to see it back again, I think I can do it right away once again. So yeah, just 1 minute. So today's code is this. Today's code is this 101771877. Clear? So today's code is this. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye. Take care. Now this is the final bye. Now I'm going to end the stream. Bye bye. Take care.